Go. Today we're gonna talk about what makes our heart go fast or slow. The first the first topic is about alcohol. Alcohol can slow our heartbeat. If the moderate amount of alcohol is just one one or two drinks per day for men, and for women one drink. The the sizes are 12 ounce for beer, 4 ounce for wine, 1.5 ounce of 80 proof spirits, or 1 ounce of 100 proof spirits. Drinking too much alcohol can raise the level of some fats in the blood. It can also lead to high blood pressure, heart failure, or increased calorie intake. What about the red wine and heart diseases? Over the past decade, many studies have been published in science journals about how drinking alcohol may be associated with reduced mortality due to heart disease in some population. Some research have suggested that there are some benefits in our heart for in drinking wine. There's also some potential benefits of drinking wine or other alcoholic beverage. The best known effect of alcohol is a small increase in HDL cholesterol. However, regular physical activity is another effective way. So, ibig sabihin, dapat di porket may magandang dulot ang alcohol ay palagi na tayo dapat uminom ng alcohol. Kasi yung benefit na HDL cholesterol na yun na sinasabi dito, pwede naman siya gamitin sa pwede naman natin ito makuha sa pag-eehersisyo araw-araw. Dapat pag buntis or pregnant, dapat hindi siya iinom ng any form of alcohol because there are very bad effects in the baby. It can have birth defects like the baby can be blind, deaf, or other diseases related to the mother drinking alcohol. We're gonna talk next about what is the effect of caffeine in our body. For in the world, millions of people drink coffee in the morning to start their day. Some people cannot live a normal life without drinking coffee in the morning. Some facts, according to research, Australians spent over 800 million and over 2 billion cups of coffee a year. And if that is just coffee, it's not included the energy drinks and soft drinks. Some 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 horrible things that can happen if you drink too much caffeine. The first one is your heartbeat can increase. It just when you drink caffeinated drinks, it will not just suddenly raise your heartbeat. It can be feel after just 15 minutes or more. So drink caffeinated beverage in moderate amount only. Heartburn reflex. Caffeine has been shown to relax the esophagus, contributing to gastroesophageal reflux. This can either cause or exacerbate heartburn in some individuals. Jitters or restless. Kung napapansin ninyo, kapag umiinom tayo ng caffeinated drinks, lalo na pag kape at energy drink, di ba pag pagod tayo, umiinom tayo ng mga kape at energy drink? Kasi parang pag uminom tayo nun, parang mafe-feel natin na yung adrenaline natin tataas, yung hormones, mas-stimulate siya. Kaya yung parang tayo biglang magkakaroon ng energy. Pero parang kahit uminom tayo noon, parang pagod pa rin tayo. Kasi nga, hindi talaga siya energy eh. Dahil lang yun talaga sa adrenaline natin eh. Yung anxiety, kasi nga diba, dahil restless tayo, tapos yung tumataas yung heart rate natin, tapos mataas yung adrenaline hormones natin, tapos parang, dahil doon, yung senses natin, parang, mas alert siya compare mo sa normal. Dahil sa mga combination na yun, parang tayo kinakabahan or kakabahan or di ka nagkakaroon ng anxiety kahit sa mga simpleng bagay. Lalo na pag napaparami tayo nito. Muscle twitch and spasms. A high volume of prolonged use of caffeine in the body can cause the muscles to cramp or move erratically. Rambling thought and speech. Di ba dahil heightened na yung senses nga natin? According nga sa number 3, dahil heightened na siya, yung pagsasalita natin at pag-iisip parang parang bagulo na. Yung pagsasalita tayo, parang tayong bibilis, parang tayong nagrarap, dahil din sa caffeine. Heart palpitations. Caffeine naman dahil nga diba pinapabilis niya yung tibok ng puso natin. So, bumibilis yung tibok natin, pwede siya mag-palpitate. Kaya dapat sobrang konti or moderate amount lang iniinom ng isang tao may sakit sa puso, di kaya other diseases na bawal bumilis yung tibok ng puso. Like mga asthma, mga ganun. Diuresis. Caffeine increase the need to urinate because it increase blood flow through the kidneys and dilates the blood level, making the kidneys produce more waste. Dahil nga mas tayo, umi-increase yung blood flow. So parang yung kidneys natin mas mabilis. Dahil nga mas umi-increase yung blood flow natin, mas napi-filter siya ng kidney natin, mas parang bilis natin maihi. Gastronomical disturbance. Caffeine acts like a laxative, increasing contraction in the small and large intestinal muscles. This can cause predicted food to move into the intestine, triggering stomach cramps. Kung napapansin niyo, pag inom tayo ng mga caffeinated drinks, lalo na pag gutom, parang masakit siya natin. Parang dahil nga mas mabilis siya parang pinapabilis niya yung pag-ikot ng food natin papunta sa stomach natin. Kaya parang tayo nagkakaroon ng stomach cramps. Dehydration. Dahil kung napapansin niyo yung pag umiinom tayo ng soft drinks, kapag lalo tayo mas nauhaw. Kasi nga, yung persistent dehydration, di ba, according nga sa number 9, sa 9, mas yung gastrointestinal disturbance, according pala sa number 8, yung diuresis, kaya nga tayong ihi tayo ng ihi, so mas maraming liquid yung lumalabas sa atin kaysa sa normal. Kaya yun ang magiging cause ng dehydration. Insomnia. Kapag inom tayo minsan ng mga caffeinated drinks pag matutuloy na tayo, para tayo hindi makatulog kasi nga tumataas yung heartbeat natin para tayong inaatake ng insomnia. Headaches. Dahil kasi pinagsamang diuretic and stimulant pulsing through the body, yung mga receptors natin sa brain parang mas lalo siya na-overwork. So, kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng headache. Kaya kung mapapansin ninyo, kapag pwede kayo, tapos inom ng kape, tapos nag-aaral kayo ng aral, sumasakit yung ulo mo. Kasi nga dahil yun sa the overwork yung senses natin. Hallucinations. Yung hallucinations naman, yung pananiwala nito, dahil overdose sa caffeine, yung katawan natin nasi-stress, at mataas yung high adrenaline levels natin, kaya tayo nag-hallucinate. Tapos yung caffeine, parang, it can cause addiction kasi nga masarap siya, di ba? So, tapos yung parang feel natin alert tayo. Kaya parang gusto pa natin yung feeling na maging alert. Kaya inom ng caffeinated drinks. Kaya tayo pwede magkaroon ng addiction doon. Increased blood pressure. Caffeine naman, cause ng adrenaline glands to release more adrenaline. Which can cause dahil doon, magkakaroon yung blood pressure natin tataas. Stomach ulcer, dahil nga sa gastric emptying, tas yung mataas yung acidic level ng mga caffeinated drinks, pwede tayo magkaroon ng ulcers pag inom ng caffeinated drinks, tas hindi siya not in moderate amount, magkakaroon talaga tayo ng ulcer. Cardiac arrest, dahil nga bumibilis yung tibok ng puso natin, pwede tayong magkaroon ng cardiac arrest kasi nga yung effect na stimulus sa cardiovascular natin, yung magkakaroon siya ng devastating income lalo na sa mga mahihina yung puso. Coma. When dahil nga overwork senses natin, mga ganun, yung pwede tayo magkaroon ng coma. Kasi nga, parang mako-confuse tayo sa magiging disoriented. Then, pwede din, pag sobrang overdose tayo, pwede natin ito ikamatay. Kasi nga, yung achieving a little dose naman siya, yung caffeine, with regular, tapos uminom pa tayo ng mga caffeine pills, mga ganun, pwede tayo ma-overdose sa caffeine, kaya it can lead to death. Yung masama din ipagsama yung alcohol sa caffeine or alak sa mga soft drinks, energy drink. Kasi nga yung mga caffeinated drinks nga, di ba, pampabil siya ng tibok ng puso natin, yung senses natin mas nagiging alert. Yung alcohol, yung ginagawa ng pakabilter, parang pinapabagal niya yung puso natin. Kaya, parang pag ininom natin ng sabay yun or magkasunod without giving time, parang babagal talagang pwede talaga itong magkaroon ng masamang epekto sa ating puso.
Tetrodotoxin. Tetrodotoxin is a potent neurotoxin. Ang neurotoxin is something that hits the nerves. Specifically, ang tetrodotoxin, hinihit niya yung nerves sa heart. So, ang gagawin nito is pipigilan niya yung pagtibok ng puso mo. Makikita to usually sa sushi na ginagawa yung sa pufferfish. Kaya ang ginagawa nila dito, kailangan may grade specific grade ka para kapag dissect ng pufferfish. Kasi yung tetrodotoxin is deadly. It stops the heart talaga. Sa movies, kaya ito yung ginagamit nila para mag-fake ng death. Pero in real life, wala pang antidote para sa specific neurotoxin na to. So next is, which medicines might raise my heart rate? Ang una is asthma medicines. Asthma medicines ay makes your heart beat fast because it helps with your lungs. Because if you have asthma, you drink these medicines or you intake these inhalants to enhance your lungs, which in course, tinutulungan rin yung oxygenated blood to flow through your heart. Next is antibiotics. Sa antibiotics naman, azithromycin is ay antibiotic na pwede magpabilis ng yung heart rate. At ang amoxicillin and ciprofloxacin ay nag-change ng heartbeat no. So if you take masyado marami nitong medicine na to, ang mangyayari is you have increased heart rate, magpapalpitate ka, and it can cause death. Kaya may limits lang siya sa prescription mo. Next is cough, colds, and allergy medicines. Anything na related sa respiratory system is also related to the heart. Kaya pag may coughs and colds ka, ang ginagawa nito is inhit ang lungs mo, and your lungs in turn nakikipag-helps heart mo for the oxygen to flow through the body. Kaya mas nakaka-affect siya ng heart rate. It either go fast or slow, depending on the medicine. Next is thyroid medicine. Pag yung thyroid mo ay hindi nag-create ng certain hormone, which is called hypothyroidism, magtitake ka ng drug na tinatawag na levothyroxine. Yung levothyroxine ay nire-replace siya ng hormone at ang nagiging effect ito sa body mo is pinapabilis yung heart rate mo. Next is antidepressant. Tas certain medicines para mag-control ng depression ay napakatas ng heart rate. Because sabi nga nila, mas mataas ang heart rate mo, kadalasan is you're not depressed. You're happy or you're having a good time. So last is supplements. Some supplements can trigger a fast or regular heartbeat. Examples of this are bitter oranges, valerian, hawthorn, ginseng, and ephedra.
So, effects of illegal drugs on the heart. Number one is opium opiates. Opium is a dry latex derived from a poppy plant called Papaver somniferum. It is crude form of an opiate narcotic drug that is usually illegal. It is also the source of other opiate drugs such as morphine, codeine, which are also used medicinally to manage acute and chronic pain. Opium is a highly addictive substance that can be smoked or ingested to relieve pain or anxiety. Its side effects include nausea, constipation, constricted pupils, and impaired coordination. Opium can also slow down the heart rate as well as breathing. Next one is heroin. Heroin is an opium-based drug related to morphine. So parang magkakatid. Pinsan. It is a rapidly acting drug that is one of the most commonly abused. It can be injected, smoked, or snorted. Its short-term effects include relaxation, euphoria, but it can also cause drying of the mouth, slow breathing, and weak muscles. Long-term effects include decreased liver function, kidney disease, a weakened immune system, and addiction. Heroin users are also prone to endocarditis, infection of the inner lining and valves of the heart, overdose, and death. When one stops using it, vomiting, diarrhea, and muscle pain may be experienced. Next is cocaine. Cocaine is a powerful stimulant that comes from the coca plant. It produces instantaneous effects including euphoria, delusions of grandeur, increases alertness, and increased energy. However, restlessness, paranoia, and anxiety set in as its effects start to wear off. High body temperature, shortness of breath, increased pulse rate, and elevated blood pressure are also experienced. In some cases, an irregular heart rhythm, arrhythmia, or a heart attack can also occur. Long-term use of cocaine may lead to addiction and other health problems. including dehydration, damaged teeth, kidney failure, autoimmune disease, and stroke. So the next is methamphetamine. Methamphetamine, also called meth, is a stimulant drug with aphrodisiac effects. It causes euphoria and increases alertness, stamina, mood, and concentration. Harmful side effects include exclusively low or high blood pressure, irregular heart rates, diarrhea, constipation, psychosis, depression, irritability, restlessness, and suicidal thoughts. It increases one's risk of developing Parkinson's disease as well as brain damage. It can also cause arrhythmia, congestive heart failure, inflammation, and damage to the heart muscles and blood vessels, and stroke. Rohypnol. Rohypnol is a powerful depressant used as a date rape drug. These odorless, colorless, and tasteless white tablets are also called club drugs, which can also be slipped into one's drink for illicit purposes. Victims often have little recollection of events. It can also be used to reduce anxiety and to induce sleep. Side effects include headache, nausea, vomiting, mood swings, memory loss, and difficulty breathing. When depressants are combined with other drugs, the heart can be affected, causing it to slow down dangerously. Rohypnol abuse may lead to coma or death. Next is LSD, or lysergic acid diethylamide. It's a powerful hallucinogenic drug that alters one's perception of reality. It is usually taken as a pill, but its liquid form may be used on gelatin sheets, stamps, or small pieces of paper which can be licked. LSD affects the heart, increase the user's heart rate and blood pressure. High doses can lead to heart failure, resulting in death. Other side effects include swings, loss of appetite, sweating, dry mouth, increased body temperature, and dilated pupils. And lastly is ecstasy. This club drug is often ingested as a pill, although some snort, smoke, or insert it into the rectum. Pills sold as ecstasy may contain adulterants such as ketamine, ephedrine, pseudoephedrine, caffeine, and over-the-counter drugs. And that's